During my senior year, I found out that one of the classes I needed had a prereq that I hadn't taken yet, and because of that, I was told that I needed to come back the semester after that year to take the one class. At the time, I was under the impression that I would be able to walk in the December commencement ceremony because I would only have 6 credits remaining. My plan was to come back in the fall, take the class, walk in December, and then complete my internship in the spring, the 6 credits I mentioned earlier. But when fall semester started, I emailed my advisor to make sure everything was set, and this is where the story begins. I emailed my advisor and I was like, hey, I applied to graduate. Just want to let you know that I do have the internships to still do, but to my understanding, I'm able to still walk in the December commencement. And she was basically like, no, that's only given to people that graduate in the spring since we don't have summer graduation. So you're just going to have to walk next spring. I'm not doing that. I'm not walking next spring. I'm walking in December. I'm not graduating, walking that stage in spring. So I had 2 people tell me no, that it's not possible for me to walk. If y'all bend the rules for the spring summer session, you guys could easily bend that for me. And I'm gonna figure out a way how. Life will repeat itself a lot of the time. So you will find yourself in similar cycles. And until you learn from them and grow from them, you're going to continue to repeat those cycles. So I'm going through this shit again because I was fighting to graduate in the spring. I was fighting to take that class. I had reached out to so many people to take that class last spring and just walk. But I got so many no's and I gave up. And I let them get to me in a way, I guess. The way I feel about myself right now, who I am right now, I don't take no for an answer. I get everything I want. That's who I am internally. So I've been put in a situation externally where I'm not getting what I want. And I think this is kind of my cycle repeating and my test to see, do I truly feel like I don't take no for an answer and that I get what I want? And do I truly believe that about myself? Like here is a situation in which you're being told no. What are you going to do? How are you going to act differently? And I know this isn't like too much of a big deal to walk in next spring and to just suck it up, but I don't want that. I want to walk in December. I want to graduate in December. I don't want to wait a whole year. And like I mentioned earlier, how I feel internally, that's what's going to be projected externally. And that leads me to my last point. Do not let what you see dictate how you feel, but how you feel dictate what you see. I could have easily let the situation make me feel defeated and aggravated and annoyed. Instead, it made me feel empowered and excited and like I finally broke the cycle and like I'm ready to show off who I am, this new version of me. And it was just proof that I had stepped into a new reality of myself, a new version of myself, one in which I don't take no for one answer, one in which I get what I want. And I still don't know how I'm going to get it. I still don't know how I'm going to pull it off. I just know I will, and I know it will happen. I don't think you understand the fire that's in me right now. And I'm so grateful that I was given this opportunity to prove myself. So see how I let what I feel, how I feel about myself dictate what I see. I completely changed the whole perspective because for a second she got me. No, when I got that email, I immediately felt so defeated and upset. But I said, okay, thank you so much for your time. Understood, girl. You're going to see me walk across that stage. Toodles. Hey guys. I told you guys how I was told that I cannot walk in the December commencement and how that doesn't matter because I'm walking in the December commencement, because who are you to tell me I can't walk in that? And so I came up with this brilliant plan to make me unavailable to walk in the spring commencement. And the only way I'm unable to walk in the spring commencement is if I am out this country doing my internship. So I found a internship abroad in Tanzania, my dream travel spot. And so I sent it to the global VCU center so they can approve it. They told me no. Good job. They said that this doesn't fulfill the requirements. I went to the guy that's in charge of the internship. He was like, listen, I didn't even get to look at it. That was like out of my hands. Let's review it. He was looking at it. He was like, honestly, this kind of looks like it lines up with BCU's. Just get me some more information and let me take the week to look at this and talk to my colleague. But it looks pretty promising. Good job. See how you don't take no for an answer? Like, when I received my first no, I didn't care. When I received that email saying that it didn't line up, I didn't care. Like, I was still gonna figure this out. So I've just emailed the people. I've sent in my application. The meeting, like I mentioned earlier, was very promising. And the last step is getting it approved, finding a way to pay for it, and emailing the dean, because I'm taking this to the dean of humanities and sciences, and pleading and begging and saying, is there any way you could please just let me walk in December? Hold up. Let's rewind.
Finding a way to pay for it.
Guys, I had no money. I know, very, very, very shocking after looking at me. You probably thought I walked on millions, but no, had no money, broke college student. And I didn't know how I was going to pay for this. But one day I received an email saying, undergraduates, are you interviewing or have you accepted an off-campus internship that is unpaid for? And are you worried you can't cover your spring expenses? Don't let funding needs keep you from taking advantage of opportunities for personal and professional growth. Apply for funding for your spring semester experience through the internship funding program. Hello, I literally get an email saying that I'm eligible to apply for internship funding. So yeah, I can't wait to update you. The next update is probably going to be me saying, hey y'all, I got $15,000 just for existing. All right, see you soon. Bye. Guys, your girl didn't get the money. Psych! You already know I got it. What did you think this was? So I was down to my last step, emailing the dean. Oops. Wrong dean. But go ahead and enjoy. You're welcome. Hey! Guess who's walking in December? And I told you guys it was gonna happen. Listen, if you guys ever need a lawyer, manager, mentor, chief that's gonna get things done, hire me, because I got it done. When I sat down at first in September, and I made that video and I'm like, I don't care what anyone says, I'm doing it. I was so serious and I was so dedicated. And in that video, I remember saying, there's a fire in me and I can't explain it, but I'm gonna get what I want. And girl, I wasn't kidding, because here I am. All these things that should have never happened. It doesn't matter what is happening around you, what you're seeing and what you're hearing and what people are telling you. When you have certainty within yourself and you know what you're capable of and you know what you want to do, it will get done. But it starts with you. Everything else kind of works itself out. You start to get thoughts and ideas that align with your end goal, and you start to get just like this intuition and these gut feelings that, again, align with your end goal. And I don't know what you believe in. Keep on believing in what you believe in, but I personally believe in God. And I believe that God is the one that sends you those things, that sends you those ideas and insight and the gut feelings and the people along the way, and helps guide you. When you internally decide who you want to be, though, you have to decide internally who you want to be and stand on it. There were so many moments where I could have, again, reacted to the world around me and let that dictate how I felt about myself. and made me not believe that I could get the things that I wanted. There were so many moments where I was getting no's, and I could have let that change how I felt about myself internally or dictate what my initial plan was, but I didn't. And if I listened to that, then I really wasn't who I said I was internally. And who I said I was internally, like you saw in the first video, was someone that doesn't take no for an answer and the girl that's going to walk in her December 2025 commencement ceremony. That's who I said I was, and that's exactly what happened. All right, I'm going to go. I hope this inspired you, and cue the clip to me walking across that stage. It's always so awkward. I never know how to start these things. Like, it's just so awkward. But I am leaving for Tanzania in about a month. So my plan is, while in Tanzania, to find something that allows me to travel, or maybe I find something that requires me to stay in the country. I don't know. I'm excited to see where life takes me. I really don't know where. I don't know. I just know that something is going to come and just completely change the trajectory of where I'm going. And again, I don't know what that is. I don't know how I'm going to get it. I don't know with what funds I'm going to accomplish this, but I know it's going to happen. Testing, testing, testing. I hope you can see me. I hope you can hear me. I just made this whole video. It literally was 18 minutes long and I absolutely hated it. So we're going to redo it and hopefully I like this version a lot better. Okay, so first, it's been 2 weeks since I've landed in Tanzania. It's been great. I work in the hospital. I work in the pediatric ICU. It's my first time ever working in a hospital or really being in a clinical setting. So doing it in a third world country and then it being the ICU was definitely a lot at first, but I love where I am. It's taught me so much. I'm very grateful for every single day that I go in. The first day was so overwhelming. I literally almost passed out 5 times. I kid you not. And I'm not even one to like get woozy or lightheaded or have those feelings often, but I had to leave the hospital room a number of times that day. Like when I tell you my whole world was going white, like my eyes were about to roll back and I was gonna fall and then they're gonna have to deal with another patient. So, but I got over that initial shock. I think it was just seeing people, kids specifically in that state was a lot because I've never seen, I guess, a critically ill person before. And now I'm seeing, like, I'm in a room with 7 of them. And again, they're kids and I'm seeing the moms next to them. And that's just heartbreaking. And I'm watching doctors like resuscitate them. And that's always a lot. And then I've witnessed a couple die and it was just for my first time ever seeing any of this or being in a hospital. It was definitely a lot. But again, I'm very grateful for where I am and who I work with. It constantly puts me in a state of gratitude. And every single complaint I've ever had in my life is so irrelevant now. I'm telling you, it really has shifted my mindset. I could kind of go into the hospital and the things I'm seeing. I feel like that's always very interesting and people love hearing these stories, so why not document it? First, the hospital itself, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, but still very different from what I'm used to back home. For instance, there are patients, children that are sharing beds, which is very dangerous because some of them carry viral diseases, contagious diseases. And if you're sharing a bed, you're already sick. Let's say you're sharing a bed with a contagious child. How do you expect your child to get better? There is a lack of supplies. I remember there was a kid that was flatlining and, sorry, someone keeps on walking by and I look like I'm talking to myself. Okay, so there was a kid that was flatlining and they didn't have any oxygen. They needed the oxygen. So they had to take oxygen from the baby next to them and give it to the one that was flatlining. And that the mom was more than willing to do it. And I could kind of tell on her face, she was a little nervous, because Her child obviously needs it too, but removing it to give it to another child that I guess was a priority at that moment. It's never, I mean, that's not an easy thing to see, but the selflessness, the willingness to put her own child at risk in order to help save another child is something that will forever, ever, ever, ever stick with me. Um, I could cry. Oh my God, I could cry thinking about it. Just seeing her face and she started tearing up and I'm like, it really breaks my heart. Just the fact that she was willing to do that is insane. The moms, they're amazing. They really do help another out. Like if a mom is in another room, like trying to prepare food for her child, the other moms will step up and make sure that their child's okay. Like yesterday, the mom wasn't there. She was in the other room preparing milk and her child was crying, going crazy. One of the moms went over there, left her kid to go soothe the other one. When a kid unfortunately passes, you can really, again, the moms, like they all rally around the mom that just lost their kid. It truly is a community in there. No one is left alone. Everyone is just ready to be there for you. And there's also a lot of sharing supplies. So each baby kind of has their own basket of equipment that the family has to pay for. And if one baby doesn't have like a syringe, let's say they need a syringe so we can administer medication, then they just use the syringe in one of the other baskets. It's never going to be a case where, oh, you didn't buy a syringe. Okay, well, your baby can't get medication today. No, a mom will step up or a family will step up and they don't mind sharing medications. They don't mind sharing equipment. They're willing to help every patient in the room. This is my experience in the hospital. It's been great. Again, at first very overwhelming as I've never done any of this before, but now I'm literally a nurse. Like I check their vital signs, I give them medication, I do their feeding, I transfer them, I document their care or whatever. Like I'm a nurse. I'm literally a nurse. I am an RN. Hello. Put some respect on my name. Nurse Ida over here. And I did it with no school, okay? No school. I just know this. I know it. I specifically remember making a video, and I hope I've put this video in, of me saying that when I get here, my whole life is going to change and I'm going to figure everything out and I'm going to have something else lined up. And I guess the trajectory of my life is going to completely take a new course. I could definitely see myself in healthcare, especially after doing this experience. I think it could be a very good career for me, but my number one career is doing something creative, such as producing videos, filming. Like that's my thing. That's what I want to do. And before I got here, in my mind, me moving away from home and just completely changing my everyday was just going to give me all the answers and help me make sense of what I'm doing and why I'm here. But I've honestly just gotten more and more confused. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing here. I love it and it's great and I'm happy I'm here, but I'm still on the trajectory that I was prior to leaving. I mean, I still have time, but I have been feeling very confused lately and I don't know. I guess it's just post grad. These are very normal post grad feelings. Hopefully something changes or hits me upside the head or I finally get the answer to something or meet someone that leads me to something. I was talking to my friend yesterday and she was like, Ida, can you please just film this experience, write about it, put videos together, something, which is crazy because that's all I want to do. That's my dream, to put things together and just be creative and share it with the world. So the fact that she was saying that yesterday, it kind of like spoke to my soul because I do have the opportunity to create, and put it out there as I'm doing right now. And I'm about to end the video. It's been so long, but I, for the longest time, told myself that the reason why I felt stuck was because I needed to move. Staying in one place or staying at home was just kind of stopping my growth. I felt very stagnant and in my mind, again, I thought coming here was going to give me every answer in the world and I was going to finally know what I'm doing. And I've come here and as you've seen, I've just gotten more confused. Um, so what I've realized is I think the only person or thing that can change your life is you and your attitude towards what you're doing and where you are. Your environment plays a factor. The people you're surrounded by play a big part. The things you're doing play a very big part, but it does start with you. And everything outside of me, I was giving that the power to change my life. But again, it had to start with me. I kind of like forgot that I I have the power to change my own life. It isn't where I'm living. It isn't, again, the people I'm surrounded by. It isn't what I'm doing. No, yes, that plays a key part, a very, very, very big part, but it starts with me and how I process it and the meanings I give to it and what I take out of it. I've realized that and I'm happy that I've come to that conclusion. And I don't think I would have come to that conclusion unless I moved, unless I gave it a shot and got out of my hometown, because now I'm realizing, oh, wait, the power is right here. The person that's going to change your life is right here. It's not being in another country. Like, yes, it's teaching me things and yes, it's very life changing, but that's because I'm allowing it to be. I'm giving it that power to be life changing. And listen, I'm pro travel. Please travel the world. You need to travel the world. I feel like everywhere I go, I kind of discover a new version of myself and like a new piece to my puzzle. And I think that's what traveling is to me. I think deep down, I really want to travel because I want to learn more about me. Like I am who I'm trying to see, you know? Like, yes, I'm trying to see the world, but in seeing the world, I'm kind of seeing myself. And that's very important. And that's why I encourage you to do the same. Like, please leave your hometown, go somewhere else and discover who you are. Discover the parts of you that aren't able to really shine back home or shine wherever you are right now. This experience, again, has changed my life and I've only been here for 2 weeks. This is me speaking at 2 weeks. So, and I'm here for a total of 8 weeks. So listen, by week 8, I don't know who the hell I'm about to be. I don't know who I'm about to be, but I'm excited to meet her. Um, I will keep you updated on everything. If you watch this whole thing, whoa, you're insane. You're insane. And I love and I appreciate you so much. Bye. That's the best I'm gonna do. Hey guys, long time no see. Sorry, I don't know why I'm talking like this. Okay, so basically it's week 5. And last time I talked to you guys, I was telling you that I don't know what I'm doing here, honestly. I still feel very confused and just kind of lost in a way. And this place has showed me exactly who I want to be. And sorry, sorry, someone's watching me record myself. Coming here and working in the hospital, I have really gained a new appreciation for medicine and being a doctor and working in a clinical setting. I think that it is a very good career and I think it's that one that I could do flawlessly. And I enjoy it. I think it's fun in a way. It's very interesting. I don't find myself getting bored of it and yeah, I have a newfound appreciation for it overall. But that being said, I know exactly who I want to be. I think coming here and seeing, oh wait, medicine isn't too bad. I could definitely see myself doing that in the future. And having those thoughts play out in my head, I still know deep down that I am meant to do something creative. And that's why I really want to thank this place and thank this opportunity for showing me who I want to be, for really, really showing me who I want to be. Because for a brief second, I was like, wait, maybe I can be a doctor. Maybe this isn't too bad. Maybe this is what not I'm meant to do, but this is something I could definitely do. Because I experienced it. I worked in a hospital and I saw it. This isn't bad. But then I realized it still doesn't satisfy me the way that working on creative projects does. Still doesn't give me that same amount of pleasure. And I feel like if I were to go into a career, a health care related career, I would be kind of settling because yeah, I can do it. And yeah, I'll be fine, and I'm sure I'll live a very happy and fulfilled life with it. But is it really what I want to do? Am I just taking the easy way out?
And I feel like if I were to go with this career, I would be taking the easy way out because again, I can do it and I know I'll be 100% fine, but is it really what I want to do? Is it really what I'm meant to do? What my soul is yearning for? And it isn't. It isn't at all. And I think I needed to again come here and experience working in a hospital. It further kind of pushed me to chasing a life, a creative life. Now, what am I going to do with this information? Even if I don't see growth on my social media platform, or even if I don't see money from the content I'm putting out there, or even if I don't see anything kind of come out of it, I still am a creative. I still am someone who posts their content and makes a amazing living off of it. Even if that isn't happening to me in real time, I still believe that I am that person and that it will come. I have decided that this is who I am and that nothing and no one can tell me otherwise. So yeah, what else? I'm working in the ER this week and next week, and whoa, it is so crazy, insane. Oh my God, like the things I've seen and the smells I've smelled is something I need to discuss with the therapist. But no, it's been great. And again, I'm just really grateful for this whole experience. And I just owe so much to this era of my life. And I just can't stop smiling thinking about it. Let's just pray that this is a good angle and you can hear me and see me. Okay, hey guys, it is my last day. I just spent an hour crying as I was packing, and the lady that like housekeeps walked in, looked at me and was like, "Oh, sorry," and then walked out. And I was like, "No, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm in your way." But she let me have my moment, so I'm grateful for that because I think it would have been kind of awkward if I was like crying as I was packing and she's like trying to sweep, you know? Yeah, it's the last day. I just made this place my home and now I'm leaving it. And it has truly changed my life. Like, I say that not lightly at all. This place has completely rewired the way I think. It has changed the way I act and move in life. And I think it's just given me this new sense of confidence. And I now know that I can literally do whatever I put my mind to, and I will be fine. I will be okay. Oh God, the person that always walks back and forth. Every single time we do this video, the same person's outside, and we always make the most awkward eye contact. So this whole time, as you've seen, I wanted to walk away from this experience with something that would, I guess, allow me to stay or require me to maybe go to another country or lead to something else. I didn't want to just come here for the 2 months, leave, and then go back to my regular everyday. No, I'm like, this is my stepping stone. This is the thing that's going to lead me to something else, that will lead me to something else, that may lead to the final moment, right? And your girl got a job in Zanzibar. I got a job in Zanzibar. I got a job in Zanzibar. This summer I'm coming back. So that's why I'm like, why am I crying? I'm going to be back in a month working at the hotel that I stayed in Zanzibar. I'm going to be basically on their marketing team. Me and my girl Joy, you already know. So yes, this opportunity has led, like I said earlier, I rolled a clip, rolled a clip.
This is what's going to happen. I'm going to go to Tanzania for 2 months. And while in Tanzania, I'm going to find something else, somewhere else to go. Maybe I'll stay in the country, something.
I'm going to find something, someone, some way to stay in this country or to go to another country. I'm going to find something. I was so determined at the beginning of this trip that this ship was going to lead to something else, and I now have a job. I now have a job. Is it anything I ever imagined I would ever be doing? No, I never thought I'd be doing any sort of marketing, anything, as I don't know much about marketing, but hey, he said he's hiring. And Zanzibar in the summer? Who's messing that up? Who's messing that up? So yes, I got a job. Oh my God. I forgot. I can't believe I didn't tell you guys that. So I will be back And I remember clips ago or videos ago, I was expressing that I was so confused and I'm like, why am I here? Why did I need to come on this trip? What is this going to lead to? Like, what am I doing? And the trip just had me more discombobulated. And my last week here, I land that job. And I just know that it's going to lead to something else. That will lead to something else. That will lead to something else. And I'm just happy that I'm doing everything that I wanted. All I want to do, or one of the main things I want to do, is travel. Travel, meet new people, have new experiences, and see the world. Because like I expressed before, in traveling I kind of learn more about myself. Like while I'm seeing the world, I'm seeing me. And I think it's just such a beautiful thing. And it's life changing, as you could see. And you just don't know where it'll lead you. I can end this off, I guess, by saying, I'm going to end it off with something I heard someone say to me. And hopefully, this kind of helps and inspires whoever's listening to this. Someone texted me, a friend that I've met here. She said, Ida, I just love the way you live your life. And it made me realize that I'm finally the person that I had dreamt of becoming. All I wanted to do, all I've ever wanted to do, was just act on my highest excitement, act on the things that, oh my God, I'm gonna start crying. I'm tired of crying. I've been crying all morning. All I've wanted to do is just be someone that acts on their highest excitement and that trusts themselves enough to take opportunities like this and put themselves out there. And that's why I always talk about leaving and traveling and doing this and going there. And all I want to do is something creative and put it out there and all this stuff, because that's things that really excite me. And I realized that in me doing those things, I'm able to truly just kind of be who I know I am. I here I've gotten so happy, and it's not that I was sad before or anything, but I knew before that that I wasn't using all of my potential, right? So if there's something you want to do, you need to just do it. You need to do it. You need to act on your highest excitement. If you know deep down that you are meant for something, or that you want to take this opportunity, and you don't know how it's going to turn out, you don't know where it's going to lead you, and you're scared, who cares? Just do it. You need to do it. You know what's best for you. You do. Life is just way too short to not act on the things that you want to do within reason. Within reason. I'm not saying go out there and kill people or something. Like within reason, please, please, within reason. Okay. Um, Working at the hospital, that was something that really, this, what I'm telling you right now, was something that really ingrained that in my mind, because every day I'm seeing people pass. I'm seeing children pass. I'm seeing adults pass and not get the opportunity to maybe do the thing they've always wanted to do, or some of them didn't, maybe not even had the opportunity to do it even before. So if you even have the opportunity, what are you waiting for? What in the world are you waiting for? Get up. Every single day is not guaranteed. That is a guarantee. That fact is a guarantee. Get up. Get up. But yeah, she said, I love the way you live your life, and it really made me realize, wow, I'm doing what I've always wanted to do. I'm doing what I said I was going to do. And when you are living authentic to you, then people can see it. They see it and they feel it. And that's what's happening. I'm truly living authentically. This is me. Like, this is me. This is, again, all I think about, all I've ever wanted to do. I know I said that 1,000,001 times, but it's the truth. As you can see, I'm sitting here crying because it's my last day, and I don't know. I could stay here forever, honestly. Hence me coming back. Hey, girl, Tanzania's about to be sick of me. Housekeeping is in my room, and I don't want to go back right now because the last time she saw me, snot was coming out my nose and my eyes were all red and puffy. Um, Yeah, so I think I'm gonna sit out here for a minute, but I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for being here on this journey. I guess cue a montage of me in Tanzania, right? Maybe that's how I'm gonna end this, or maybe it's just gonna end with this video. Or no, I can't leave you guys hanging. Cue a montage of me on this trip. I didn't vlog as much as I feel like I should have, but I was just so caught up in the moment when things would happen that I would forget I even had a phone. But cue whatever I have. Okay, bye.